In the actual meditation practice, there are big changes. If one is exclusively interested by shamatha, by mental calm abiding, one will do everything to relax mental activity, not to engage, not to nourish mental activity, and will find out about subtle ways of not letting such mental activity arise. We call that sometimes blocking mental activity. It is very subtle. It is actually happening in a deeply relaxed mind, which, however, does not want to let go control of the situation. So this aspect of subtle control is there: control of the senses, control of the 5 outer senses and the 6th sense, the inner, the working mind. The subtle control here is mostly exercised by withdrawing all interest. The control is through disinterest, not being interested at all. In some way you could say refusing to interact, but actually this refusal is not the strong one, but it's like relaxing that interest, that involvement, and enjoying the calm. So the positive aspect is enjoying the joy, the subtle joy arising from the calm, and then even going beyond the joy into a subtle appreciation of just being still, being one with everything, but one in a non-involved way. So all meditation techniques emphasizing that would be of a dominant calm abiding techniques. Now, inside meditation, Vipassana would direct the calm mind like a microscope through which we look, would direct it into the various processes happening. Main area of interest is there a self? How is that? Yeah? Is there someone there? Where is the subject of the experience, the me? Is there actually anything to be found? So one takes an interest, a specific interest, and here we want the interest is going into the cause of our suffering. What creates the clinging that occasions the tension in our mind? And we go actually towards that one who is seemingly there, who wants to control, who wants to be free. We direct our attention. You can say that the looking outwards is directing inwards now. It's the inner looking into who is there, who is doing all of that, until that is not found. The illusion, the idea of a self was there, but the self actually cannot be found. This is called the experience of no self. And that would be the starting point of using interest in Vipassana, in insight meditation, and then that same interest can also be used to investigate all other areas of experience. So all processes, and especially the sensory processes, will be investigated, because it's through the sense doors that we interact with the world, and we will need to see, well, is there something like a sensory experience? And well, by investigating again and again, we only find seeing. We don't find the sight. We find hearing. We don't find the sound. We find smelling, but not the smell, because all of these phenomena are actually indeterminably without a beginning and without an end. They're simply process, and and depending on how we interact with them, how mind, let's drop the me and we, how mind interacts with them, they grow into drama, or they are seen as creative play, self-liberating. And this is then the interest investigating all areas of experience, including activity. So all meditation techniques that use the awareness to explore the roots of suffering and the freedom of suffering, then these are liberating techniques of insight meditation. And they are in some traditions used more to liberate oneself personally, and in other traditions they are used also in order to bring freedom into all the interactive processes. And then you find, in the next step, you find traditions like the Mahmudra, the Zen, the Dzogchen, and so on. You find approaches in practice which deliberately cause activity in mind, deliberately go into action, creative action or repetitive action, interaction, and test that insight, whether it stands the test of enhanced activity. And when that is fine, when that is stable, then actually the teacher will kick you out of retreat, send you out. Now it's time to act. Now you're ready to involve with the world. You will not get lost in anymore. Actually, now you need the interaction to develop your insight even further. The more responsibilities you take, the more you interact, go to the hot spots, it will be better. The more you interact, the better for you. Your realization can only increase now, because the activity of mind becomes a fuel for the insight. And then this is the group of meditation practices which use enhanced activity of mind.